Hi, welcome to video 7, entitled, Is the number less than or equal to 0? We used the comparison operator before. This time the catch is that it would include an equality case as well, instead of just a straight less than or greater than. The description reads, create a function that takes a number as its only argument and returns true if it's less than or equal to 0, otherwise return false. The examples make this clear. 5 returns false, 0 returns true because remember it's less than or equal to 0, and -2 returns true. Now on to the code. They provide us with the method, and last time with our comparison I noted that I don't like how it's sort of written very specifically to the case of 0. In the real world, this value could change. You might want it to be adjustable, or it may just change over time. So I would prefer to name that something like less than a particular threshold. And I'm going to make a value for that like I have in the past. And ours is 0. We have to name it constant int, we'll call it threshold generically. From this time note, we have another difference. The number passed in is a double. We've been dealing with integers before. Double is a double precision floating type. You can look that up if you've never heard of that. It allows us to use decimal digits with our numbers. They don't have to be whole integers, so you could pass in 3.7192, for example, or any number you like. So 0, we'll do an if check. If A is less than or equal, that's how you do this one. Before we had just the less than operator. To include the case of equality, you simply add an equal sign there. And we have a threshold defined. Return true. Notice the return type in this method is a Boolean. Bool is short for Boolean. It can have one of two values, either true or false. So, if we're less than or equal to our threshold, we're going to return true. You may have remembered last time we had an else case. Here, it's unnecessary since we're returning. If this condition is met, you exit the method and it's over, so I'm not going to bother with an else statement at this time. Say return false. Even this is a little more verbose than it needs to be, but hopefully it makes the concept a little more clear. So I think this should work for us. We'll run the check. And it came out correct. I'm going to copy this to show a little more concise way of doing this. This was nice just to show a conditional statement again. Take another look at that. Refresh. Come back into the code. Maybe I didn't copy. That's okay. We won't write everything out again. This could have been simplified to just return a less than or equal to 0. It's a more concise way of doing it, something you would see in the real world. Check it again to make sure it's right. And there you have it. This may look a little weird being written like this. You just got to realize that the result of this comparison is a Boolean. A is either less than or equal to 0 or it's not. It's one or the other. It's one of those two. And so This is recognized as a Boolean, and that's a legitimate statement. Thanks for watching. Feel free to add any questions. Thanks.